Hey everybody, Justin with PumpPal here, and today we're going to be talking about why you need a workout tracker, right? Workout tracker app like PumpPal, and the benefits of using them, why you should be using them. And maybe if you're using a notebook, maybe you're just going into the gym and kind of winging it. I'll kind of go over the reasons why it's better to use an app like PumpPal in order to track your workouts. So let's get started, I guess. So the first big reason is, it's easier to remember what you did in your last workout. Depending on your program, I know some people do, maybe do something real simple, maybe 3 different workouts at home or something. Then they do it every day or every other day. Not too bad. But if you're going to be into working out pretty heavily, chances are on different days you're going to be doing different exercises. Maybe hitting the same muscle groups on one day, but you may be hitting like a different type of exercise. So maybe for your legs, you might hit, on Monday, your leg press, and then you do squats, and then maybe you hit them again on Friday, but then you're doing lunges, and then you're doing whatever it is you want to do, right? And then all your workouts are kind of like that. On different days, you're doing different types of exercise for different type of muscle groups. It begins to be more complicated on tracking what you did in your last workout. With the workout tracking app like PumpPal, let me show you here. It'll automatically just track this. So when you come into your workout, if I can find the right screen here, you know, once you're in the workout, once you start your workout, you then have right then and there what you did your last workout. It just remembers that. It doesn't matter which exercise it was, if it's a lunge, that. It remembers that workout for that day and how many you did that day, right? Because sometimes, right, you might be able to bench press, 275 on Monday because it's the first thing you did, right? But then you do the bench press again on Friday, where you've already did, let's say, like shoulder presses, and you did a tricep pull downs. Then you're bench pressing. You're not going to be able to do as much. So you can track that specific day, that specific exercise for that day, and then remember exactly how many you did, right? So like I said, it gets more complicated depending on how your workouts are structured. So you might as well get in the habit of tracking your workouts with a workout tracker like a PumpPal. Another benefit of using a workout tracker is you can easily see your estimated 1 rep max right away. As you can see in here, whatever you punch in on the far right is your 1 rep max. It looks like it's at 279 pounds on this one. That's a good guesstimate about where you're at. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Depends how much you ate, depends how much you slept. But it gives you a good estimate as opposed to not tracking your workouts and not using an app like PumpPal to track your workouts. Another benefit of workout tracking, once again, it remembers, PumpPal remembers that what you did for that day, that workout for that day, and you can easily see quickly what you need to beat in your workout, right? So it looks like in this one he did 225 8 times in his last workout. So this workout he should be trying to hit it 9 times if he can, right? And that's what your idea, or either hit 225 9 times or hit 230 8 times. Whichever one you can pull off, you should try to do every week, right? So that's something to think about. Why a workout tracker can help you keep track of these things depending on how you work out, right? And then these are just like some of the benefits of workout tracker app. Workout. PumpBell also has many features you can't get just winging it. I'll show you a couple here. One, we can track workouts. If you're new or you want to start a new workout, we have the plan builder, right? So this is basically your plans here. The plans is by the week. So this is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And this is what you're going to do for the week. Each plan has multiple exercises you're going to do for that day. Just a general idea of it. Chances are, if you're looking at this, you probably used a workout tracker before, and you get the gist of it. But what's cool about this too is that you can use the plan builder. It's free to use. If you click the red button down there, it'll bring you up to a new screen where you can build a custom plan depending on what your goals are here. Right, so we can quickly ask if it first wants to know what's your fitness level. Right? Are you beginner? Are you intermediate? Are you advanced? Beginner would be someone that never worked out. Maybe you're one of those people that you made it 2 weeks to the gym, didn't work out for 3-4 months, then you did 2 weeks at the gym, than you did, a couple of months later. So you never really got that consistency going. You're probably in the beginner category. Intermediate would be someone that's working out, 1 to 2 years, and consistently, and they actually showed up to the gym when they're supposed to. Advanced would be someone 1 to 2 years beyond, right? And then you want to pick how many days a week you want to work out. You click next. But you get the drift here. It builds a plan depending on what you want. And then it'll ask you, what's your primary goal? Are you trying to lose weight? You're trying to gain muscle? You're trying to do general health, or you're just maintaining what you have and keeping healthy, your heart pumping. Click next. And then I'll want to know, do you have gym access? Not everyone has access to a gym, so we don't assume in PumpPal that you'll have access to a gym. You can pick the gym, you can pick a home workout, you can do outdoor only. So you kind of choose what you want to do, and then you click next. And it'll generate plans for you, right? So in this case, I picked lose weight, full body workouts 3 times a week, and I have gym access, right? So it has a full body gym exercise plan it can generate for you. If you want to use just machines, you can use just machines. If you want to do dumbbell only, you can do dumbbell only. But you make your decision, you pick your plan. So that's something a workout tracker can offer you. If you want to mix things up quickly while you're working, maybe you've been doing your workout you created for, 6 months, you're plateauing and you want a different workout, you can use the plan builder and get a new workout. That's the benefit of using a workout tracker app. Specifically PumpPal. It's free to use. Not many apps allow you to use it for free. Check that out. Another cool features you can have in a workout tracker app, which PumpPal offers, is progress photos, right? Here you can have a collection of all your progress photos over time to quickly see and compare your progress over time, right? If you're not sure how to take progress photos, I have a tips, tools, recommendation buddy. We send you a buddy to recommend how to do this. No. It's a tips and tools recommendation button on the top. You click it, it'll explain everything to you, like when you should take them, how you should take them, what tools you can order to make better progress photos, pictures, things like that. If you want to learn how to do it. If you want to add a new picture to your progress photos, you can either take a picture immediately, which would be the camera button in the top right, and it'll pull up the camera and take a picture. If you want to upload one you've already taken, maybe you've already been trying to track your progress photos, you can hit the plus button and pull up an uploader so you can upload those photos into the app, right? On the newer version of the app, we just have a plus button there on the top right. If you click the plus button, a little prompt will pop up asking if you want to use the camera or you want to use the upload picture. I got to get some new pictures here to make sure we're actually showing the newest version of the app for you. But yeah, I think I'll do that. Make sure I do that before tomorrow's video, right? But go ahead and check that out. You add it, upload it, whatever you choose to do, and you'll be presented with this screen. And essentially what it allows you to do is it allows you to have the photo in here, and it'll show you which photo you uploaded or took. You can change the date on when you took it on, like maybe you took it on last week because you uploaded it. Here, you just click that date, you can change it. What pose is it? Is it your front shot? Is it your side shot? Or is it your back shot? If it's a good picture, you can mark it as one of your favorites, or you can mark it as private. And private will only save the photo to your phone and not to like the servers and things like that. And then just below it, I didn't get in the picture, is notes. So if you see any changes, maybe you want to put a note on your picture, you can put a note on it and you can hit save. And it'll bring you back to the screen and add it to your photos list. And what's really cool in this is you can actually go in the very top right and hit the compare buttons just to the left of the camera, the 2 rectangles. And then over time, as you get more images, you can actually compare those images side by side. Like so. And then you can click front, you can click the side, you can click the back, and you can quickly see the changes over time. As you're a couple months in, if you're doing good, you should be seeing some changes, and it's way easier to notice inside like a workout tracker app like PumpPal to see those changes, right? On the same note of progress photos, you can also do body measurements. Sometimes it might not be even easy to see in, say, a picture of changes, whereas a measurement you might be, you down to 1/8 of an inch, you can tell a difference, right? If you're not sure how to take body measurements, once again on the top it's tip, tools, and recommendation button. You can select that. It'll go through, all the things you can do to take good measurements, the tools you can get. Check those out if you'd like. If you want to know where to measure, you can hit the show measurements picture, and it'll bring you to this diagram, and it'll kind of show you where you want to measure, how you're going to measure it, things like that if you're unsure, right? Otherwise, tips, tools, recommendation for the rest of the instructions. On the top left, you got the right plus. On the top right, you got the right button. On the top right, you got the plus button. You can hit the plus button and allow you to add new measurements, and it'll bring you to a screen like this. You can add it in your weight. You can add in your body fat percentages. You can add in your waist measurements, hip, chest, neck, left, biceps. Every measurement you want to track it, and then over time, you can do the same thing with kind of like progress photos, right? We remember your first measurement, and then you can hit the compare button, and you can compare these changes over time. So your first measurement was on the left, and your newest measurement would be on the right, and you can track your body fat percentage, your weight, your waist, your hips, your chest, and this gives you real-world ways of tracking progress all around your body. Like for the progress photos and the measurements, the scale doesn't say everything, right? So like sometimes you might be stuck at the same weight for a little bit. You may be gaining muscle. You might have lost, you might have lost an inch off your waist. You might have lost, or gained an inch in your chest. Whatever it may be, these are the things you can tell. Like the weight didn't change either up or down depending on which way you wanted to go. But if you gain an inch on your chest and you stayed the same weight, there's body recomp there. Or if you gain a quarter inch on your arms, these are those small changes you can measure and see over time what's actually happening with your body. Another thing you can use with a workout tracking app. Another cool feature in PumpPal at least is your reasons. Inside here you can list the reasons why you're working out, why you're going to continue working out, why you're going to stay good at your diet. These are your reasons. Maybe your reasons you just want to build some strength. Pimping ain't easy, right? You might want to be better looking to get better dates, better girls. If you're a girl, you want to get better guys. Being in shape definitely gets you way more attention than if you're out of shape. So that's a reason, right? So that's a reason you can add inside there. There's tons of reasons. You can, maybe you want to, reduce your cholesterol. Your doctor wanted you to get healthier. Maybe you want to make sure when you get older, you're not having trouble walking, or your body still functions correctly. There's tons of reasons. If you're unsure what kind of reason you can add in there, you can hit the presets button, and it'll go through a list here. It'll be build your strength. You can lose weight, improve mental health, increase your energy. Maybe your doctor recommended you do this. You can be a role model for your family, perform better in sports, gain confidence. There's tons of reasons, and I add to my reasons list on a daily. Like usually I think of something, I'll add it in there, and that's good because it keeps your mind on the goal, and it keeps that motivation going. So definitely use the reasons feature, and that's another reason why a workout tracking app is definitely your best option to use if you're trying to get in shape. I think I covered everything I want to really cover on PumpPal and the reasons why you should track your workouts. You get those, you remember all your last workouts on that specific day. You can quickly see your estimated maxes. You can quickly see what you have to beat from last week if you can beat it. And it has all those additional features inside the app, the progress photos. It has body measurements. It has your reasons. Definitely check out PumpPal if you haven't already. PumpPal physical activity logs. Check it out. I do want to mention to you right now we have a sweet deal. You can get a lifetime access membership for only $39.99. That allows you to get no ads. You're grandfathered into all future features. It's a one-time payment. It's a limited time price. I plan to up the price on this sometime by the end of this year. I'm going to switch to subscriptions, so this price will be going up. You can also sync to all your devices. So essentially, if you have it on your phone and you want to use your tablet too, if you sign into both, you'll have those synced to both your phone and your tablet. You can also, when you get, say, a new phone, maybe you only use your phone, you sign into your new phone, all your stuff syncs to your device. So that's the benefit of that. That price right now is amazing balls. Most apps will charge $150 to $200 for a lifetime access. So that's an amazing deal, and you're going to get all the new features later on, and you'll be helping a small developer like me be able to build more features into the app that you want. If you get into the app and you see something wrong with the app, like I said, I'm a one time shop or I'm one developer. I'm one developer, and if you want to give me feedback on the app, maybe you see something wrong with it, inside the menu there's a submit feedback button. Please let me know about the problem. Let me know. I'll respond to you within 24 hours. If you have an idea for a feature, go ahead and send feedback to me, and I'll respond to you within 24 hours. That communication is great because I'm such a small company. All right. But I think I covered what I want to cover. If you're not using a workout tracking app and you're trying to get into it, maybe you've been working out for a while and you haven't been using a tracking app, you should be. It's going to motivate you. It's going to make you do better in the gym. Your progress will accelerate. Otherwise, I think I covered what I wanted to cover. Be sure to check it out. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be making more content like this in the future. And thanks for watching, and you all have a good day. Bye now.